Let's all play What's My Line? But Arlene, all of those things I have done, none of them compares with working with you on What's My Line and the rest of our very charming panelists.
Nice.
Such a delight to be here. And let me say to all of you, welcome to What's My Line. During the next 30 minutes, you're going to meet some very interesting people who engage in occupations that we hope will baffle our panel. And then, in addition, the panel is going to face a mystery celebrity guest just a bit later on in the program. So now, panel, are you all set?
Here we go.
Yeah.
Okay, let's meet our first challenger. Will you come in and sign in, please? Rufus Harley. That's quite an outfit.
Oh, yeah, I brought out the colors today.
Oh, yes. Where are you from, Mr. Harley?
Philadelphia.
Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Do you understand how to play the game?
Yes, I do.
Well, let me refresh for our audience, now that you know how and our panel understands. Remember, for every no answer that Mr. Harley is able to give the panel, he receives $5. If he's able to give them 10 no answers, that means he's won the game and won $50. So now that we know how to play the game, let's find out exactly what Mr. Harley does for a living. I'd like to tell the panel that Mr. Harley is self-employed and deals in a service, and let's begin the questioning with that West Virginia flash, Soupy Sales.
With what you're wearing, would that have to do with what you do?
Basically, no. Basically, no.
Well, just a moment, small conference. Is this what you normally wear when you perform your...
Oh, yes, that's normally what I wear.
But this is not essential to... It is not essential for him to wear this particular type of clothing in order for him to perform the service which he performs. So I'm going to give you a no, and we're going to go to Meredith.
Do you work for a profit-making organization?
No.
He is self-employed, Meredith.
Oh, I'm
so that has
sorry, I
already
didn't
been
know. Do I get
established. So why
another
don't we go
question?
ahead? You go ahead and take another
Good.
question. That was already established.
Can your services be provided for both men and women?
Yes.
Yes. Do you entertain people in any way?
Yes.
Yes.
You do. Do you entertain people indoors more than outdoors?
Indoors and outdoors.
But probably a bit more indoors than outdoors, but it isn't essential that you have to be in either one of the other in order to perform the service that our guest performs.
Do people watch you when you entertain them?
Yes.
You don't touch people in any way?
No.
Do you?
That is correct. He
That
does
is
not
correct.
touch people.
Good,
in
I
any way.
wanted a yes answer. Let's see, what else? Do you hold anything in your hand?
Yes.
You do. Do you perform sometimes, or can you perform on a nightclub stage?
Yes.
Yes.
Do you, when you have this thing in your hand, can you also move it away?
Yes.
Oh, I don't know which to guess. All right, I'm going to guess. Are you a juggler?
No. That's two down, and we go to Gene Rayburn.
Well, Meredith has narrowed it down a little bit. I have an impulse to ask him if what he does involves music in any way.
Oh, yes. Oh,
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Very good. Very
Now, so therefore the musical instrument he can hold, is it in the stringed instrument family?
good. String? No.
No.
It's three down, and Arlene.
Is it a pipe that you play on, the musical instrument?
Well, it's...
Do you hold it in your mouth?
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Yes. Sure.
But it is something other than a flute.
Yes. Yes.
If we got the instrument, would it be helpful? I mean, is that what we're trying for?
I would say, Arlene, that would be absolutely essential.
Oh.
It would be essential to know what the instrument is.
What the instrument is. Is it an instrument that we are not so used to seeing in our orchestras?
No.
Yes, it is an instrument which
yes.
we are not used to
Yes.
seeing in
Yeah,
regular
that's right,
orchestras.
that's
yes,
right.
so we'll get
Is it anything in the kazoo family?
Kazoo? No.
No. 4 down and we go to Soupy Sales.
It's a musical instrument.
Kazoo. Arlene.
I'm a ventriloquist. I just move my mouth and voices come out. It's a pipe. You play it with a pipe, did you say?
It's a wind instrument.
It's a wind instrument.
Not a string.
Not a
Soupy, are you having a conference without
with
even asking
myself.
for one?
I get
With yourself?
I get better results that way. It's a wind instrument, and do you say you holds it? A wind instrument.
Would you like to pass?
No. Would I assume that it's not?
That's the first time I've received a no from the panel. What? You can flip your card over one time.
You're not you're a clarinet player?
No.
5 down, and we go to Meredith MacRae. No, he is not a
Is
clarinet
the
player.
instrument that you work with, is it larger or longer than a whistle?
Yes.
Yes.
This is really a wild guess, but do you play a recorder and have cobras come up from the baskets?
No.
No? I said it was a wild guess. It is.
6 down, and we go to Gene Rayburn.
Is it an instrument that the Western world is familiar with?
Yes. 30 seconds.
Yes. Let's see now. Is it a woodwind instrument?
Yes.
Yes.
Is it a recorder?
No.
No. 7 down, Arlene. One more question.
Is it, does your costume belie the quality of the instrument? By that I mean, is it anything like a bagpipe or a... It's a bagpipe!
Very, very good. Yes, our guest, Mr. Harley, not only plays bagpipe, but he plays jazz bagpipe.
Oh, I wish we could hear it.
Oh, we're going to hear it. He has brought his bagpipe with him, and why don't you get your bagpipe and get all set, and I'll tell you that Mr. Harley plays with his own 4-piece jazz combo. They play indoors, nightclubs, concerts, outdoors at the Newport, and he's a member of the American Federation of Musicians. Now, it takes him just a second or so to get this thing wound up, pumped up. This is, let's see what happens now. There we go. That is really something to call it. But panel, one other thing that I would like to tell you that we didn't make you guess, and Marlene, this would have thrown you too. Not only is he a bagpipe player, but he is the only left-handed bagpipe player. So that you didn't guess, but you have won $35. We had a lot of fun having you with us on What's My Line, and thank you so very, very much. We'll be back with another challenger when What's My Line continues. Panel, I'm very, very proud of you for guessing our bagpipe player. Are you all set for the next one?
Here we go. Yeah.
Okay, will the next challenger come out and sign in, please? Bob? Is that Krugman? Krugman. Where are you from, Bob?
Chicago.
from Chicago, Illinois. You understand, of course, how to play the game.
Yes, I do.
Okay, let me tell the panel that Mr. Krugman is self-employed and deals in a product, and let's begin the questioning right after we show our audience exactly what Mr. Krugman does for a living. We're trying to keep these occupations so secret. We even hate to divulge what they are to the audience. Yeah. But anyway, you are self-employed, is that correct?
Yes.
And you deal in a product, and let's begin the questioning with Arlene Francis.
Mr. Krugman, would I be interested in your product?
Possibly.
Possibly.
Would I be interested in it for a man?
No. One down, and we go to Soupy Sales.
It wouldn't be any good for you, and it wouldn't be good for a man. Is it something that maybe an animal would have use for?
No.
No.
Two down, and we go to Meredith.
Does your product come in contact with the body in any way?
Yes, it does.
Is your product other than clothing?
Other than clothing?
Other than-
Absolutely not.
No.
So that's
Okay.
three down, and we go to Gene Rayburn.
Is it, in the run-of-the-mill, is it an expensive product?
Sometimes.
Could be.
Sometimes. And does it change the appearance of the individual who's involved with the product?
Hopefully. Well, I think we'd have to say yes.
Yes. Yes.
Well, then, is it, in the broad sense of the word, in the cosmetic field?
No.
It's clothing.
No. Four down, we go to Arlene.
It does come in contact with the body,
Yes.
however.
Yes.
Is it anything that would be in the massage line?
No.
No. And that's five down, and we go to Soupy Sales.
Is it
Massage.
something that would, you say it comes in contact, is it something that would benefit the top from the waist of your body up?
Sometimes.
Sometimes. Yes, I would say it would benefit. Not ruling out that it may not also have benefits for, you know.
I'm beginning to understand you, Wally. Is it,
You want to pass?
yeah, I'll pass.
Meredith.
When someone wears this product or has it on, it can be worn, right?
Yes.
Okay.
That has been established.
When they wear it, can you see it?
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Okay, therefore it isn't underneath.
Positively.
Is
yes.
it an accessory rather than a whole thing?
No.
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 So that's six down, and we go to G.
You know what I think? I think this is some kind of... Well, let me find out what it's made out of. Is this a manufactured product made of animal substances?
Sometimes.
Yeah,
Does that
maybe.
mean it can also be made out of, let's say, plastics, for instance?
It could be.
In the
could be,
broad
but it's not.
sense of the term plastics.
I mean, is it a harness of any kind? A body
Harness? Seven down, and we go to Arlene
Hopefully
Francis.
not.
Not a
You
body
said
harness.
before I would not be interested in buying it for a man. Is that correct?
That is correct.
Would I be interested in buying it for an animal?
No.
No.
So that's eight down, and back to Soupy.
But it's worn, it can worn from the waist up, but it's... Would a woman wear this more than a man?
Most definitely.
Oh, really? What would a woman wear from the waist up? I certainly...
You know, it's a shame we don't have our wig man. Maybe we could put a wig, or our beard man, you know, that we had earlier this week. He could put a wig on you, and you could think like a woman.
I pass, I don't.
Meredith?
You know what I was going to say? I was going to say a straight jacket.
Was that your question?
No, until you said that. Until you said that about women. Is it a bikini bathing suit?
Bikini? No. That's nine down. Gene?
If you wear it on the outside, it's not what I'm thinking what it is that a woman would be wearing. Is it decorative?
Yes.
Yes.
It is. And do you design the ones that you make?
Yes, I do.
And are they made of fabric?
Yes, they are.
And are they, do I understand correctly, they are not utilitarian?
I do not believe that question has been asked.
It hasn't.
I'm asking it to get a positive
All right,
response.
how are you asking?
Yes.
Am I correct in assuming it is not a utilitarian product?
And that's 10 down.
Wait, let me take a guess.
One guess.
Do you make maternity clothes?
Yes! But let me tell you, Mr. Krugman is the owner and designer of Plus One Limited, that makes a full line of popular price maternity clothes, dresses, and sportswear, and, you know, varied prices and so forth.
Right.
But you stumped them. You got 10 no answers, which mean you really stumped them. But Arlene, you know...
I saw that bright eye come up,
came
and I
over
said,
me
oh,
suddenly.
she's got it.
Plus one, and if
Plus
a woman
one
has 4
limited.
children, you call it plus 4s.
Plus one, etc.
But Mr. Krugman is formerly a stage actor and a rock and roll singer, so he has other talents besides designing maternity clothes,
Well,
too.
obviously not too great, because that's why I'm designing and making maternity clothes.
But you've won $50, and thank you so
you
much
very
for being
much.
with us on What's My Line. We'll be back to meet our mystery guest when What's My Line continues. And now it's time for our mystery guest on What's My Line, panel of the blindfolds in place.
Right,
Right.
Okay, so mystery guest, will you enter and sign in, please? Okay, panel, as you know, it's one question at a time. I'm going to cut you about 30 seconds short because our guest is so famous, and so I'm going to give you about 2.5 minutes to try to establish the identity of our mystery guest. And let's start the questioning with Meredith MacRae.
Mystery guest, are you in the entertainment business?
You might say that.
Gene Rayburn.
Are you primarily an actor?
Not primarily, but I am an actor.
Arlene Francis.
Are you in the theater?
No.
All right. Soupy Sales.
Are you known then mostly for television?
I think that our...
Sort of, yes.
Yes.
That was a yes, okay.
Meredith?
Have you ever had your own television series?
Yes, I have.
Are you, do you sing? Sort of.
Is that
Yes.
a yes?
Is that a
Positively, yes.
yes? Uh-huh. Are you singing someplace around New York at the present time?
Yes.
Yes. Soupy Sales.
Would this be in a nightclub?
Yes and no.
Yes and no. Meredith?
Are you also known for your recordings?
Yes.
Yes. Gene Rayburn.
I think I know who it is.
Try it.
Yes. Mel Torme.
I can't fool you.
That was very good, panel. 1.5 minutes, and you guessed Mel Torme. Mel, it's so nice to have you on.
Thank you. You know, I've been nervous as a cat about coming here today because earlier in the day I did an interview program with a very fine actor, Patrick O'Neill. And in the course of events, he talked about having some lunch. I said, gee, I can't. I keep this down, but I'm going to be the mystery guest on What's My Line today. He said, gee, that's interesting. I'm on the panel. So I've been dying to get here and see who's on the panel. I'm glad he was kidding.
I saw that special that you did with the Marty Page group, and
yeah.
I think just marvelous.
Thank you very
He
much.
does fantastic.
Just
you.
great.
You know, you have a very distinctive voice, Mel.
You mean even when I'm
That's
kidding
right,
like
even when you're
this?
disguising
I-
us.
The
I was
vel-
gonna-
What is it? The Velvet?
No, don't say it.
Don't say it?
Don't say it,
Those
please.
are the old days.
Those are the old
Those are the old days. There's a new Mel Torme.
I was
What
gonna,
are you doing now?
I was going to do my impression of Edgar Buchanan, but I didn't know if you'd get it or not. You know.
No, you're marvelous. I'm sorry we didn't stump the panel, but thank you so much. for
I'm glad
joining
we
us.
didn't stump the panel.
And, well, you know, gee, how could they not have guessed you? It's so
That's
much
very
fun
kind.
having you here on What's My Line.
Thank you. My
so
pleasure.
much, Mel. Well, this has really been a fun week on What's My Line. You know, thinking back, panel, this past week on For example, Soupy, you know, doing the yoga on Monday.
He was
He was
very
good
good.
at that.
Oh, but Jean and Meredith guessed her father.
Right, that was fun.
Nothing
And,
flat.
of course, Arlene, you're so far ahead of us in guessing who it is.
No, I have not, but I have done it
I
my
keep
whole
trying
life.
to give you, you know, very bad answers, so, you know, you can't possibly get it, but still.
I didn't guess so many. It was the glorious cooperation of us all.
But, you know, I enjoyed it. You did escape the mustache last Thursday, though, when we all wore mustaches and beards.
Right.
And that was interesting, too. But it's been a fun week on What's My Line.
Hear, hear.
And next week it's going to be great, too. We've got lots of guests lined up and contestants with strange and wonderful occupations, and I'm sure that you're going to enjoy very much joining us. Remember, every weekday, What's My Line? Thank you very much, panel, for being with us, and we'll see you all next Monday on What's My Line? What's My Line is a Mark Goodson, Bill Todman production. This is Johnny Olson speaking.